Hey, good afternoon. This is Dennis. This is the Sales Drive Home. I am super excited because it is a Monday evening and we are cruising on home. Thanks for joining me. And today we are going to talk about, I got a couple of things that I want to talk about. The first thing that I want to talk about is it's Monday. So you burnt through Monday, you got 4 days left until the end of the week. So last week we talked on Friday night about getting yourself straight, getting everything ready for Saturday to make Saturday rock and roll. So today's the day that we need to get going. If you wasted today, then you need to kick it in the rear end the rest of the week, starting tomorrow, starting right now. Go ahead, start it right now. Start texting people right now. Let's set some appointments. And that brings me to my topic today. My topic today is excuses. Salespeople excuses. And it's just not salespeople, it's everybody. Sales advisors, service advisors, doesn't matter. Everybody's got an excuse here or there. But let's talk about some of my least favorite excuses. You know, when I was selling, I had a sales manager that, he made me mad. Because he would say, "Hey, did you talk to these people?" "No, bro, man, I called them, but they didn't answer." And what did he do? He picked up the phone, dialed, boom, there they were. Every time. Made me so mad. But that's the first excuse, right? "No, man, I called them, I left them a message." Well, called them and left you a message ain't gonna get you a car deal. So what do we do? What if you're making those phone calls? What if you actually are making a phone call and nobody's picking up the phone? What do you do? Well, it depends, but first thing, maybe not leave a message. Maybe that's your problem. So to say, "Oh, I called them, but I left a message for them." So don't do that. If you are really, really getting somebody, if you're chasing somebody down on that first phone call of the day, "Man, I got to get a hold of these people today. I'm dialing them at 9 o'clock. Voicemail. Hang up. Don't leave them a voicemail. Get off the phone. Text them. "Hey, trying to reach you." Send them an email. "Hey, trying to reach you." See if they're on Facebook. Send them a message. And then about 11 o'clock, call them again. If they don't answer the phone, I wouldn't leave a message, because I'd want to call them one more time. If it was super important to get a hold of somebody, if somebody owed you money and you were the collection agent, you wouldn't just call them once and say, "Man, I left a message, don't know." No. So, salesperson excuse number one: "Oh, I can't get a hold of them." It's because you're not trying. Either you're not trying at the right time, there's something going on. So, be relentless. Just call and dial and text and email and come on, let's get them. So, the next excuse up for debate today, and this one's kind of two parts. The first part being, well, why aren't you meeting your goal? "Well, man, I got no leads." Got no leads? You got same thing, right? Tell that to the sales manager. What's the sales manager supposed to do? "Really? You don't have any leads? Let's look in the CRM. "Oh, well, hang on, bro. It looks like last month you got assigned 50 leads out of the CRM, and you didn't sell any of them." "Oh, yeah, no, those leads are no good." That's the second part of that. But "I got no leads" is not an excuse, because "I got no leads," that's weak. That is the weak. That's weak sauce, man. That is super weak. Hey. All right, so that's the second excuse, and it's lame. That is lame excuse. "Well, I don't have any leads." The leads are weak. The leads are weak. The leads aren't weak, you're weak. What movie is that from? Anybody? Alec Baldwin. Isn't that from Alec Baldwin? And that what is it called? Glenn Ross or something? Where he rolls in and he's like the super duper vice president of sales or something, and he rolls into the little sales office there and they aren't selling anything, and they say, yeah, oh, the leads are weak. The leads are weak. You're weak. I could take those leads and turn them into sales. And he sounds just like a sales manager, doesn't he? If you ever haven't seen that movie, you got to watch it. It's old like me. But if you haven't seen it, you need to watch it, because he sounds like every sales manager you've ever had. Oh, the leads are weak. You're weak. I could take those leads and I could sell 30 cars a month off those same leads that you're getting. Because that's what every sales manager says, right? Oh, I could take the leads that you've got. I could sell 30 cars a month. Okay. I'm waiting for several things to happen. People to turn, the police to come by. There's all kinds of stuff going on. All right, here we go. So anyway, yeah. Let's break that down. To say, oh, the leads that you're giving, I'm not getting enough leads. Okay. You can't use that. Come on, man. You're a salesperson. You need to be generating your own leads. You need to be networking. You need to be on social media. Very limited exposure to social media, but you need to be out there producing your own leads. You need to be talking to people at frickin' Walmart. You need to be talking to people everywhere, producing your own income. Because I've said it before, if you are waiting around for somebody else to produce your income, you're starving. That ain't working. You got to produce your own. You got to go out and get it. So to say I don't have any leads, that's a cop-out. And to say that the leads aren't any good, and admittedly, you know what? Some leads are horrible. I don't know. Take a lead source that your dealership gets. Whatever you want. General Motors third-party leads. Historically weak, right? Historically they don't produce. So be the one to change that. If those leads are weak, then figure out a way to make them not weak. Maybe that person that you're in touch with on the phone, that you get the lead, oh, here's a lead, and you call it, you email it, whatever you do, and when you get them, maybe that's not the person you end up selling a car to. Did you ever think about that? Maybe that lead is just a tap. That lead is just a tap in to that person that you're contacting's whole network of people. So maybe that person isn't going to buy a car from you. Maybe you get the lead, and 2 days before that, they already bought a car, but you're just now getting the lead today. That's fine. Turn it around. Make it into, you know what? I'm going to tap into that person's network. We talk about networking. Well, networking means sometimes jumping networks and saying, hey, you know what? I understand. Man, glad that I got in touch with you. Sorry that I didn't get to you in time, but man, I really want to earn your business. And the other way that I can earn your business is you can sell me some leads, you can sell me some referrals. Man, I'm paying money for referrals this month, and who do you know that needs a car? What kind of car did you buy? Who'd you buy it from? Get all this information, because maybe wherever they bought the car that you missed out on, maybe, who knows, that deal might go sideways in a week. And if you are faithfully following up with that customer, if you are doing your due diligence and trying to tap into their network, maybe you can still sell a car. And even if you can't, maybe you can get that network going, and you can jump into their network, suck all the people out that want to buy, and then move on. That's what networking's about. Networking's about taking every opportunity to look for deals. So when somebody says, "Oh yeah, but the leads are no good," yeah, if all you're doing is calling up and saying, "Hey, this is Dennis from John's Ford Company, and I see you put in a lead. Looks like you're looking for a car. Oh, I already bought one. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, well, thanks. Bye." Then yeah, you don't deserve to sell them anything. They're probably glad that you didn't contact them, because the way you handled your follow-up, they wouldn't have bought from you anyway. So this is what I'm saying. This is all I'm saying. When you get a lead, that lead is gold. And even if it's not gold because they're going to buy from you, that's cool. Flip it around. Flip the script, baby. So that's the excuse, right? That's excuse number 2. Oh, I don't get enough leads, or the leads are weak. Both of those excuses are weak. You gotta know how to work. You gotta know how to hammer it out. So what other excuses do we have? What other excuses do we have? Oh, I know an excuse that we get. So salesperson says, "Oh, well, I'm at John's Ford, and Bob's Ford, they always beat us. Bob's Ford's always beating us. They give better prices over there." So if you ever tell your sales manager that, either, "Oh, we always lose sales to them because they give better prices," or "Oh, they got better inventory over at Bob's Ford." Well, then maybe you need to go work at Bob's Ford. Or maybe, just maybe, it's not about the inventory, it's not about the deal, it's about the connection that you're making. So you're dealing all on price. If you're using that excuse, then you're dealing all on price and selection. And that's not what makes a deal. That's not what sells cars. Retail, the retail advertisements that dealerships use say, "Oh, price sells cars, price sells cars." No. Relationships sell cars. Prices don't hurt. I mean, prices make it easy. But we ain't about easy. Not here in the sales drive. This ain't easy. We're the grinders. We are the grinders. That dude right there thinks he's driving on the interstate. Holy cow. So, we are the grinders, which means we develop relationships, we network, we track people down like they owe us money, and we get in there and we work until we sell somebody in that network a car. So don't use your dealership's pricing strategy, don't use your dealership's inventory as excuses. Because if you make that connection with the customer, I'm stopped at the stoplight. This is actually kind of good. I can talk. But if you make that connection with your customer, and you are seriously connected, you are seriously listening to what they want, they understand that, they feel it, everybody's feeling it. If a customer likes you and trusts you and wants to do business with you, and they came in and they only wanted a freaking white Silverado with the black stripe, that's it, that's all they wanted. You don't think that customer that really connects with you, that likes you, you don't think that they could live with a Silver Ice Silverado with a black stripe? Yeah, sure they will. That color is just an excuse for them to go somewhere else because they don't like the salesperson or they don't like the deal. You've done it. You've bought things from people that maybe weren't exactly what you set out to buy. In other words, you went out to buy whatever. You went out to buy refrigerator. And you wanted the stainless refrigerator, and you wanted the Frigidaire. And you went to Sears and they didn't have the Frigidaire. But you met this guy and you kind of got along with him, and he was showing you refrigerators and showed you the stainless steel GE, and you were like, "Oh, I really wanted a Frigidaire." And dude just kept going, right? He just kept going at it, kept going at it, because he didn't have no Frigidaires, but he had this GE. And you ended up buying the GE, or whatever it is. You've done it. You've bought things that, in the grand scheme of things, not exactly what you went in there to get, but you got somebody explained, and somebody made you understand that this other product would work just as well. I got it right here, and you can have it right now. Well, same thing happens with cars, man. Somebody comes in and they want this color. You can get around it. You can. So don't make excuses about your dealership's inventory or anything like that. Don't do it. In fact, just don't make excuses. That's my solution to the whole problem. Don't make excuses. If you're not selling cars, it's because of something you're not doing. Just own up to it. Try and figure it out. If you're not following up with customers, if you're not converting the leads that are being given to you, it's your problem. It's your fault. Own up to it. Sales manager calls you on it. Yeah, you know what? I've been working these leads and I can't seem to do this. What can you do to help me? Ask for help. Don't make excuses. Stop it. So that is my discussion today. From now on is like 18,000 stoplights in a row, and I'm done. So this is going to be my exit right here. So listen, we talked about a couple of things. Just understand, don't make excuses the rest of this week. Just do it the rest of this week. No excuses. Just suck it up. Somebody says, man, you're not doing this or this. Yeah, you know what? My fault. Help me get better. Because you got to ask for help. Everybody needs help. One time or another, everybody needs help. Everybody's learning all the time. So just stop making excuses. Grind it out, because we are grinders. The Sales Drive Home team, we grind it out. So let's grind it out this week. Set up your Saturday, set up your Tuesday, set up your Wednesday. Let's get it going. Come on, let's hustle, boys and girls. Come on. So thanks for joining me. My name is Dennis. This is the Sales Drive Home. You can reach me by email at dennis@thesalesdrive.com. dennis@thesalesdrive.com. And we will see you mañana. Peace.